Hawks and Gophers tee it up for the 116th time from Huntington Bank Stadium.
My guess is turnover is going to be really big in this game, and so it's just another level of focus and concentration.
The chance to perhaps win your way into a Big Ten championship game in Indianapolis.
Well, obviously it's cold down here, about 15 degrees, the coldest game of the year so far.
Either Iowa or Minnesota. Overall, the Hawks and the Gophers will meet for the 116th time on the gridiron.
Smart football and focused football, all right? But above everything else, make sure we're the toughest team out there, all right, and the most together. Here we go.
Go! Let's go! This Western Division has been dog-eat-dog here all year long, and it makes it exciting that it comes right down to the last two games.
The Heartland is brought to you by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
No score, Iowa, Minnesota. The Hawks get their first crack at it on the offensive side against this highly touted Minnesota defense. 17 degrees at kickoff. Brody Brecht starts the game wide left. Laporta wings left at tight end. Deontay Vines is wide right, and Arlen Bruce goes in motion. Petrus to throw on first down, sets up the screen. Wide open down the middle of the field is Laporta. He's got a couple blockers. He's in midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25, and dropped at the 22-yard line on the first play from scrimmage. What a beautiful job of selling an outside route by Petrus, and he came back over the middle to a wide open Laporta.
Well, that's good coaching right there, and catching Minnesota in a blitz and a run blitz, thinking the Hawkeyes are going to run it, and Laporta just skipped in behind everybody.
Kick will come from the 27, and it's good. Drew Stevens. You think he's going to be big today? 14 of 16 on the year now is Drew Stevens, and the freshman from North Augusta, South Carolina, puts Iowa in front 3-0. Kaliakmanis bluff call. Now they give it to Ibrahim. He squirts through a hole. Did he get the first down? Looks like he's going to be a little short, Eddie.
That's the way it looks from here.
34-yard line of Iowa. Receiver goes in motion. Petrus looking that way. Has time. Throws and caught by tight end Luke Lachey, who lined up wide left. Luke gets a first down across the 45-yard line to the 46. Well-designed play. And the Hawks are going to go for it. At least they're showing it. 4th down and 2. Petrus, play fake, rolls out right, throws, caught, wide open Laporta. He's up the far sideline. 20-15, 12-yard line. First and goal, or 1st and 10 at the Gopher 12. What a play. What an improvisation by Spencer Petrus.
He wanted to come to the right side. He was going to throw a quick pass over here on the right side. Both receivers were covered. He stepped back and bought enough time to go all the way across the field to another receiver. 24 yards. Hawks drove down here on their first possession, had to settle for a field goal. Here's a toss sweep to Caleb Johnson. Got the corner turn. He's at the 5, out of bounds at the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. He's very close to a first down at the very least, which would give Iowa first and goal at the 1.5 yard line. They're going to put the nose of the football right shy of the goal line. Here's Petrus again. He's over this time. Touchdown, Iowa. Touchdown, quarterback Petrus. And that's football in November.
Spencer Petrus with his second rushing touchdown. He's thrown 5 scoring passes, and none of them looked as pretty as that one right there. 47-yard line. Back to pass. Kramer. Good protection. Throws. Open man running at the Iowa 40. Now the 30. Still on his feet. At the 25-yard line, he's forced out of bounds. Oh, man, great protection for the quarterback. He had all day to wait for a receiver to clear.
There wasn't a defensive lineman across the line of scrimmage.
Daniel Jackson, their leading receiver. Hawks try to throw him back here. Ibrahim in the backfield. He gets it on a counter. Cut back. Touchdown, Minnesota. The flow went to the right with Ibrahim, and Ibrahim is so quick at the cutback. One tight end goes in motion right behind the quarterback. Spencer retreats from center. He's going to throw, and it's caught on the run. Luke Lachey, Iowa's next tight end. I'd say tight end of the future, but he's had a heck of a year, and he gets all the way down to the Minnesota 39-yard line. Big play in the game, Eddie. 8th play of this drive. The Hawks have used up some time into the wind, leading 10-7. Oh, and a bad snap from center, and Spencer's going to fall on it, and does so in Minnesota territory at the 45. Here's Ibrahim getting to the left side, breaks through a hole. He's off and running. Midfield, 40-yard line, rushed out of bounds at the 35 by Cooper DeJean. That's what he does. 3rd down and 2. Here's Caleb Manis running to his right, throws, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted. Riley Moss drew a bead on it, a dangerous pass. So they go for the field goal on 4th down. Here's the snap, and the ball is no good. Trickett, Matthew Trickett, had plenty of leg, but it stayed outside right. Iowa keeps the lead at 10-7. The Hawkeyes and the Gophers head to the locker room to warm up, regroup, and make adjustments.
The Heartland is brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and Iowa Corn Promotion Board. When corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Iowa Hawkeyes football.
Five minutes gone, 3rd quarter. Iowa 10, Minnesota 7. Brevin span 4, splits wide left. They have twin receivers to the short side of the field. They're going to run Ibrahim. Oh, and Iowa blitzed. And there he goes. Mo Ibrahim run down on the angle by Cooper DeJean, but shoved out of bounds at the 14-yard line. That's for Minnesota. Hawks ran. It looked like a delayed blitz, and there was nobody home, and Minnesota caught him. 3rd down and 5. Big play here for the Iowa defense. The Hawks are showing blitz. Here they come. A pass to the end zone, incomplete. Well behind the intended receiver. And they got to Kaliak Manis just as he was cocking and throwing the football. So they have to settle for the field goal try. And here comes the boot, and Trickett knocks it through. Ties the game at 10. Empty backfield. They've been running a lot of empty here. Petrus to throw. 5 receivers. Here's a toss to the outside. Caught and out of bounds. That's a heck of a catch by Nico Reganey. And Petrus put it on that back shoulder where only he could get it. Hawks again moving the football. Here's LaShawn Williams with a nice cutback. Left to right. He's at midfield. Still plowing into Minnesota territory at the 47. Big run. Big hole there off the right guard position. On the handoff, and here's Caleb Johnson. Look out, he gets a corner turn. He's down the sideline, can't quite keep his balance. He's out of bounds, or he'd have been gone. Gobbles up 21, and it could have been a touchdown. Yeah, but he's out of bounds at the 27-yard line of Minnesota. Petrus, here comes a blitz. Spencer is going to get dropped at the 36. A loss of 10. Terrell Smith came clean. Torrey's averaged about 40 yards on 2 punts. And here's one that will hit at the 3. Knocked down there by Cooper DeJean. Taylor waited just long enough for Cooper to get downfield, and he makes another incredible play. The Iowa defense knows they're going to get a healthy dose of Mo Ibrahim right here. 10-10 tie, standing in the end zone in the gun. And here's the handoff to Ibrahim, gets to the outside. Hawks need a stop here. 4 receivers and a running back. And here comes, the quarterback keeper. 1st down. That's what Ibrahim does to you, and he goes to the ground at the Iowa 40. Unbelievable. See if the Hawks can force a fumble. Is that possible? A little more than 5 minutes to play in the game. Minnesota at the Iowa 14-yard line on 3rd down and 4. Here's Ibrahim. Cuts back. Fighting for the ball's out. Ball's out. The Hawkeyes have it. The Hawkeyes have it. Well, I guess he does fumble.
I guess
he does fumble. Iowa football at the 10-yard line of the Hawks.
I mean, he's only carried the ball, 15 times in a row? I guess at some point you've got to get a little tired, and that's just what happens here.
Another good cut. He's racing on a sweep left, cut it back inside, and as he was gang tackled, the ball came out. The Hawkeyes get the valuable turnover. After a 3-and-out and 48 seconds, must punt it right back to the Gophers. They've got the ball back just beyond midfield. That Iowa defense being asked again to turn the tide. Sweep to the right side, and here goes Ibrahim, dragged down from behind at the Iowa 35, 20 on first down. Again, running either right or left, and then he cuts it back. By then, that big Hog offensive line has cleared things out, at least for the initial hole. Iowa defense very patient. Here's the snap. He's going to throw the ball. Fires and incomplete. Knocked away. Intercepted, deflected, and intercepted by Iowa. Jack Campbell is running down the sideline. Cuts back to the middle. He's going to score a touchdown. Jack Campbell. Touchdown, Iowa.
Now it's going to be out of bounds on the 45.
Oh, they're going to bring it back. I see the field judge down there with his toe on the 45-yard line.
Looking at the replay, I'm not sure he really stepped out of bounds.
Well,
he has your glasses on.
I had it right on his feet too. No, he did not. He did not step out of bounds, Ed. Well, come on, Hawkeye offense. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 45. Play fake. Petrus over the middle, has a man caught at the 20. Still going. 15. Is that Luke Lachey? It is. Luke Lachey looking very Sam Laporta-like.
What a great throw that was. He just looped it over. He had to throw it over the linebackers in front of the safeties. Terrific throw.
33 yards. Lachey running down the middle of the field on the play fake, and Petrus put it right on his belly button. So out of the hole to Torrey Taylor, and Luke Elkins snap. The Hawks shoot for the lead. Here's the snap. The kick is up and right through. 13-10 Iowa with 28 seconds to go. Kaliakmanis airs it out up the sideline, and it is incomplete, out of bounds. The ball was thrown well out of bounds. Cooper DeJean was there. The Hawks take over. That beautiful bronze pig is headed back to Iowa City. 13-10 Iowa. Iowa survives, and they head for the exits here at Huntington Bank Stadium.
We're gonna fight for Iowa. We're gonna go on and sing. We're gonna fight for Iowa. The walls and rafters ring. Go Hawks, we cheer for Iowa. We're gonna cheer for Iowa. We're gonna fight for Iowa. The game is won. Woo!
Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball team back inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, and doesn't get any easier today as the Belmont Bruins come to Carver Hawkeye Arena for the first time ever. And this is an experienced team. Inside O'Grady, hands it off to Molly Davis along the baseline. Kick out to Kate Martin, a three-pointer from the left wing. Make that a two-pointer, foot on the line. Jumper, Warnock drills the three-pointer.
That's the first three-pointer to fall for the Hawks.
The Hawkeyes get it right back. Caitlin Clark lays it up and in, bumped and fouled. Davis weaves her way to the basket, shot up and good off the window. Beautiful move, went right, left, back to the right. First hoop for Molly Davis. Now hands it off to Clark, turns the corner, three-pointer, swish, fading away toward the baseline. He tried to get it inside, stolen by Clark. Across the timeline, right side, fires from 25. Three more for Caitlin Clark.
Love it.
You can see it in her eyes now.
You can see it in her eyes. You can feel it. I mean, you can feel it on the side of the court, and you're not even out there.
And the Hawks win it. 73-62 over the Belmont Bruins.
A good way to bounce back for us. You know, Belmont's a good team. We have nothing but respect for them. They're picked to finish first in the Missouri Valley Conference. But I think our crowd was outstanding today. I mean, we have such a really good home court advantage. And man, when that third quarter we got in that role, and Caitlin hit those threes. I mean, the place was so loud. It's so great. It's such a fun environment to play in.
Said our bench did really good tonight. We went a little deeper. They came in, gave really good minutes, competed on the defensive end, and that's all you can ask. I think people step up and aren't afraid when Coach Bluder calls their number.
Dear Hawkeye supporters, thank you for allowing me to live out my dream of being a student athlete at the most amazing school in the Big Ten. Being able to call myself a Hawkeye has been a lifelong dream of mine, and thanks to the amazing Hawkeye community, I've had the opportunity to find my voice, my passion, and my light throughout these last 3 years. You are so much more than fans in the stands. You inspire, drive, and motivate myself and other Hawkeye athletes to be our best, most authentic selves, both inside and outside our respected sports. To you, I say thank you, and go Hawks.
You know, seniors, myself included, there's so much to play for. You know, it's not a ton of time to think about senior day or anything like that. Just more so focused on trying to get the win and earn the right to play in Indianapolis.
And what you needed to do, now you got one more.
Yeah, it is satisfying. You know, like you said, we got to focus on this game ahead of us, and then we'll move on to it. But it's definitely satisfying knowing that that's our goal at the beginning of the year.
Just like every other week, it has been this season. You know, just got to take it day by day in practice. You know, perfect things, and then prepare for the game on Friday.
At Iowa, that's everyone's goal, is to get into Indy and win it. Again, just focusing on Nebraska this week. And once the season's over, we'll have time to reflect, each one of us individually. But right now, the main focus has been on Nebraska. But I'd have to say, just thinking back right now, the Big Ten West championship last year was probably one of my favorite memories.
That's what you want. It's in your hands.
It does.
Describe that feeling of knowing that you win, you're in.
Yeah, you know, I think it just, you know, motivates us even more. You know, if we win, we're in the Big Ten championship game, so it just kind of drives us. Got to be prepared, got to be focused throughout this whole week of practice. Yeah, just it's really special. You know, looking, you know, after Ohio State, you know, not a lot of people would have thought we'd be in this position, but we just continue to go to work, took it 1 week at a time, and now here we are.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,